Hi everyone, my name's Jason, and welcome to my first attempt at this whole YouTube thing. Right off the bat, thank you for watching my first video. Hopefully I'll have some more videos coming out on a fairly regular basis. Second off, I apologize. I can see myself in my phone there that's taking the video, and from now on I think I might just take videos of the figures and not of my ugly mug, so you guys don't have to look at this. So I promise it'll get better. But at any rate, the reason I decided to do this channel, The Unaccomplished Wargamer, because that's probably the best way to describe me, is really because of you guys. You know, there's such a great community here on YouTube. When I'm sitting and I'm painting, you know, I'm always watching YouTube. It's either documentaries or it's watching what you guys put out and seeing your progress on everything. And that helps keeps me motivated, keeps me enthused, and also it just really helps me because I get to learn a lot. You know, there are a lot of great painting tutorials out there, but in most of the videos I watch, there's little tips here and there that, you know, I find very, very helpful. So the big reason for doing this is to share what I'm doing. Hopefully someone can pick up something from what I have to show, but overall it's really just sharing my projects and sharing my progress. I won't really do any tutorials because I'm not the person for that. I don't know if I'm at that level, but you know, I'm really interested in everyone else's projects, and it's really fun to watch, you know, watch people start a project and then see that progression. I've gone through and I've watched a backlog, a whole slew of videos from a few of you guys, and it's really cool to just see that progress and see that enthusiasm in other people. So that's really what I want to share, is just my progress and my enthusiasm for the hobby. And then also just to contribute in a way. You know, I'm watching your guys' videos. That helps me, and that gets me excited. So hopefully someone out there in YouTube land will be marginally interested in my progress and the videos I have, and if not, oh well, that's fine. I'm sure my wife will watch this, and if I get one view, then, you know, I'll be pretty happy with that. So what I've been working on lately, the project I've been working on for the last 6 months has been the Second Punic War. So Hannibal crossing the Alps, the Battle of Trebia, Lake Trasimene, all that stuff. And the battle I'm collecting armies for right now is the Battle of Trebia. I think that's how to pronounce it. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry for slaughtering that. And I got the order of battle and the figures I need from, or what I had to collect from a website a gentleman had done that had a great order of battle on it, and kind of a breakdown of the different troop types, and I'll add that link. I'm sorry I can't remember what the website is, but I'll add the link in the bottom. And really I'm collecting towards that, and then also ended up with an accidental Celt army, which I can talk about in another video because I'm maybe about 2/3 of the way through painting that one too. But anyway, basically just got some good deals on some Warlord plastics, and I couldn't pass it up, so I ended up with like 200 Celts when I thought I only needed like 40. So that's been a nice, you know, side project while I've been doing this as well. Doing this in 25, 28 millimeter, whatever we want to call it. And using predominantly Old Glory figures with a little mismatch of Crusader in there, and then obviously all the Celts are going to be Warlord Games plastics, like I just previously mentioned. So far so good. Good progress last 6 months or so. Maybe it's even been a little less than that, maybe 5 months or so. I've gotten really good progress on it. I've gotten a lot of stuff painted, and right now I'm just getting down to kind of the last little bits and bobs. I have a few cavalry units left to paint. I have a couple elephants left to paint and some light troops. Other than that, I've really gotten the bulk of the army done in that time frame, which I've been happy with. And I think total it's come to about 400 figures. So not insane numbers time-wise for painting, but numbers I'm pretty happy with. I've been able to crank out a unit every week to 2 weeks. So good enough progress for me, given the time that I have to dedicate to this. But that's the big project that I'm working on. The 2 units I just painted up are, well, actually there's more than 2 units here, but the 2 groups of figures I've been painting up recently. One has been some Celt cavalry, and hopefully these turn up okay. So still have to add some shields to these guys. Pretty basic paint job. I just did blocked in the base colors, did a wash of Army Painter, dark tone or strong tone. I can't remember on these guys. I did strong tone on these. And then for the horses, I did a base color, a dry brush for highlights, and then put a wash on them. Once again, either the dark tone or the strong tone, depending on what color the horses were. So really happy with how these guys turned out. And my dog's barking, so I apologize for that. That's gonna happen in basically every video, because she likes to bark. And there's nothing out there. Oh, it's our neighbor walking their dogs. Okay, yeah, so dogs barking at dogs. They see each other every day. But anyway, I digress. So this is the Celtic Cavalry. I have another group of 10 figures to paint. So this is 20 figures here, so this gives me 2 units, and then that other 10 will bring me up to 3, which is really all I'll need for this particular battle that I'm kind of setting up for. All these, once again, Old Glory figures. Happy with these. I think Old Glory catches a lot of flack because, you know, they might not be up to the level of, you know, your Aventines and your Crusaders, but for the money, these figures are impossible to beat. They are amazing. This particular bag or bags is really nice. I mean, the horses look good, the poses are very dynamic, and looking at this, and it's probably hard to tell on camera, but while there's certainly multiple figures here that have the same pose, all the heads are different. So there's no 2 poses that are matched up the same with the heads. So, you know, for example, let's see if I can find 2 right here. So, oops. I guess I should glue these on a little bit better. So that guy right there, for example, and that guy there, so these 2 are same pose, but different heads looking different directions, and the hands are different, so they have different weapons as well. So I think that's really neat. So it creates a lot of variety, which I like, I appreciate. So happy with those. Once again, still need to do the shields, put some matte varnish on them, and base them up, and those will be done. And then the second group of figures I'm working on are the Spanish Citrati. I have no idea how to pronounce that. I probably couldn't even spell it. But Old Glory, this was probably one of the best packs I've bought from their range so far. And for the Republican Romans and the Carthaginians, I think I have almost all the packs at this juncture. But happy with them. Really good detail on them. The flash was super minimal. They were easy to clean up, super easy to paint. On these guys, I just did a base coat, did a wash, and then highlighted the tunics, and then also put in, I don't know if you can tell on camera there, put in the different colored stripes on the sleeves and on the bottom of the tunic as well. But yeah, happy with how those guys turned out. Add some spears, and then I have to put the shields on. I've already painted up the shields. I don't know how well that turns out on camera. So hand painted all the shields. It was my first attempt at hand painting shields. That bottom row, the top row is just plain, and then these guys here. So I think for my first attempt at painting shields, they turned out well enough. On close inspection, it looks like they were done by maybe a 3rd grader, maybe a 4th grader. I should give myself a little bit of credit, I suppose. But I think from a distance, when they're on the tabletop, they'll look well enough. So something I just need to practice, I guess, is just hand painting shields. But luckily, I don't have that many left to paint. But at any rate, that's about it. That's what I'm up to. Once again, thank you for watching my channel, and thank you everyone for motivating me to do this. I think unknowingly, a lot of you have really helped push me towards this. Von Ketteringham, so Fraser, Pancake, you know, there's a whole slew of people out there, Liberator, that have really kind of motivated me to do this. Just, you know, not personally, they haven't said, hey, you should do a channel because what you have to say is interesting. I've never talked or chatted with any of these people before, but just watching their videos, and then also went through the other day and was watching a lot of the I Am a Wargamer videos and talking about their YouTube channels, and they said, hey, the best way to get a channel going is to just do it, just go for it. And that's really what I'm doing now. So thank you guys for all your videos that you put out. It really helps me, it really motivates me. I hope everyone's projects are going well, and we'll see you in maybe a week or so with another update and another group of figures. So catch you later. Thanks. Bye.